Yes, today I want to share a little bit about my story and where I came from, Amsterdam, Holland, and where I am right now, living in Colombia, Medellin, working on my business from here. So, yeah, let's dive right into it. While I'm just sipping on my ginger tea, I'm currently fasting. I'm a big fan of fasting, but let's dive into the story. Okay, so I want to share a little bit about how I went from earning 1K, maybe 1.5K a month in a warehouse to now working online, making more than 10, 20, 30K a month, depending on the month, and just being able to live a lifestyle that I've always dreamt of. Because let's go back 5 years. 5 years ago, I started my business, and I didn't know what I wanted. I just know I wanted a lot of money and I wanted to have a lot of freedom. I didn't resonate with the whole 9 to 5. I didn't even believe in studies because I knew studies, you learn a lot about nothing, right? I mean, if you want to be a pilot or, get into laws, go ahead and learn. But if you want to be a business owner, then you're not going to get into business. I always knew I wanted to be a business owner, so I did an economic study in Amsterdam, University of Amsterdam. I was there for 1 year. I got my proper dose, as we call it in Netherlands, and I got a good grade, right? Everything was going well, but I didn't learn a lot. I'm here to learn, right? Over the last 5 years, I've invested about 80, 90K into online coaching and invested into my knowledge, and it comes back so much. So yeah, I quit my studies back then, and I was going all in with the business. I didn't even take a job. I was just living from my mom's basement. I lived at home with my father and my mother and my sister, and yeah, I was just hustling all day. I woke up at 5 a.m. I got into a cold bath every single morning. Everybody thought I was crazy, but I felt like a man. I was feeling powerful. My discipline was up in the sky. I had motivation. I had enough energy, right? Because I was doing these routines and habits to make me energized and productive. So I did this for the whole Corona period, right? I was really just focused for 2 years on end. Like I didn't even go outside, only for the gym, right? And this allowed me to build some sort of mental fortitude and get rid of the fear of missing out. We all may know it, right? We want to focus on the business, but we see something on social media, our friends are going out, and you feel like this urge to I want to go out. I got rid of that, right? I was just hustling and focusing on myself. So this was really a game-changing period for me, right? Corona period, being locked inside, working on my business, and from there I built the foundations for me to finally make my 10K month, which is now about 2 years ago. I think I landed my first 10K month, and yeah, thanks to one of my coaches, Max Stone, I was able to reach that. Now, I love what he gave me, a lot of knowledge, but I'm gonna be very honest that I think the coaching programs that just sell group coachings are not the best thing for you because you need the right offer, you need the right marketing, you need the right plan for you specifically. And in those coaching programs, sadly enough, you're just a number, right? You're being queued up to ask a question. So right now, I only committed to most of the time taking only one-on-one coachings because I personally think it's the best, or at least a hybrid, so that at least you get some personalized attention. But getting back to my story, after Corona period, everything went open again. I still remained focused on myself because I knew I had something, an online coaching business that I was able to scale. So I worked myself up to 20K a month, and then I was like, okay, now it's time to finally scale this up. Now here was an issue. Okay, this is a little bit of a side track, but the issue that I had in my coaching business is that I was doing everything organic. So everything that I gotten from clients to leads was organic. So I found them in Facebook groups or in Instagram sometimes. Now the thing is, this is something organic. Basically means you're searching them yourself. So you're in the Facebook groups all day. You're searching on hashtags. You're following random people, not sure if they're qualified. What's going to happen is that your business is going to run out of leads. Okay, so if you have this problem, go ahead and check my Instagram below or book a call with me and see if we can help you fix this, because I have been able to fix this, and now I run ads on Instagram, which should only take you about $10 a day, but you're able to finally target people. And also I help AI to help me in my business to basically leverage and make sure that I'm doing more than the rest of my competition out there. Because there's a lot of competition in online coaching, as you may know. There's a lot of coaches out there. A lot of coaches who are not going to help you very good, right? Because they're just in there for the money. And I get it, because 5 years ago, the reason I got into coaching was because I wanted to earn more money. But this is not the way to go. The best sales tip I can give to anybody is that you really are convinced about what you sell, and also you want to help people instead of make money. But so a little bit more about the travel that I did. Okay, so I went from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I decided to move everything to Medellin, Colombia. So this is where I live right now in Colombia. I have a beautiful apartment, and I'll be able to really just work and enjoy my life at the same time. Because I'm not gonna lie with you, the hustle that I did for 5 years on end, it was fun, I was fulfilled, but I wasn't really happy, you can say, because I was only in my room for 12 hours a day on my laptop, grinding away, talking to random people on the internet. It's quite unfulfilling, you can say, right? To some extent, because I was making results, I was learning a lot. But if you really want to be an entrepreneur that sees and has this freedom, then you shouldn't be an operator in your own business. So I decided to make a move. I decided to hire people in my business, and now I have more freedom than ever, more money than ever, and it truly allows me to live a fulfilled life and get rid of this 9 to 5 mindset that I had, right? I wake up every single day at 5 a.m. I have been doing so for 5 years. I don't miss a day, not even on Sunday. And I wake up, I do cold exposure, so I either go into my ice bath or do a cold shower. And yeah, that's about it. The rest of the day I just work and do gym, and sometimes I hang out with my friends that I have here in Colombia, or sometimes back in the day I used to just go out into the nature and just take walks, right? I do think as a business owner it's important that you're able to be alone, because you're gonna spend a lot of time alone, and I even like being alone. And this is one of the things I want to give away to you today, is that if you're on the verge of breaking through in your business, or if you just want to build a online coaching business, just know that it's possible. It's possible. You don't have to do the whole organic hustle that I did. No, if you want to have a fast track to building an online coaching business, go ahead and book a call with me here below. I will help you set up your coaching business with ads and AI. All right. Don't miss out on this opportunity, because we're still early, especially with the AI. All right. I hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye.